They're louder, they're tougher, and they've powered the world's heaviest machines for over a century. But behind the smoke and steel lies a hidden truth. Diesel engines are full of secrets most drivers will never discover. From engines that outlive entire cars, to fuels made from plants, and even technology that could outlast gasoline itself, diesel is not what you think it is. This is the untold story of 11 diesel secrets the world doesn't want you to know. Stick around, because once you learn them, you'll never look at a diesel engine the same way again. 1. The hidden strength of diesel engines. Imagine driving a truck through steep mountain passes, hauling several tons of weight, and your engine doesn't break a sweat. That's the quiet magic of diesel. What most drivers don't know is that diesel engines aren't just about fuel. They're about raw torque and endurance. While gas engines rely on higher RPMs for power, diesels are torque monsters. They deliver force where it matters, pulling, towing, and moving heavy loads. That's why 18-wheelers, construction equipment, and even military vehicles swear by them. A little-known fact is that diesel engines are built with heavier blocks, stronger pistons, and higher compression ratios. This makes them far more durable than gasoline engines. Many diesel engines easily cross 500,000 miles, and some legendary models have clocked 1 million. 2. The longevity secret: why diesels outlive gasoline engines. If you've ever seen a 20-year-old pickup truck still working construction jobs, chances are it's a diesel. There's a reason for that. Unlike gasoline engines, which often wear out between 200,000 and 250,000 miles, diesel engines are built for the long haul. Farmers, truckers, and heavy equipment operators rely on them because they know one thing: a diesel engine is like a marathon runner, not a sprinter. The secret lies in how they're made. Diesel engines are built with thicker cylinder walls, stronger crankshafts, and heavy-duty bearings. They're designed to withstand high compression pressures and constant heavy use. This over-engineering might seem excessive for an average driver, but it's what makes these engines legendary. 3. The fuel economy. Trick few people know. Ask the average driver what they think about diesel fuel, and you'll often hear, "It's more expensive than gas." And yes, per gallon, it usually is. But here's the trick. Diesel fuel packs more energy per drop. That means you travel further on less. Diesel contains about 15% more energy than gasoline. Combine that with diesel engines' higher efficiency, and you'll often see a 25 to 30% improvement in mileage compared to similar gasoline engines. 4. Why diesel engines love turbochargers. You've probably seen car commercials bragging about turbocharged engines. But here's the truth. Almost every modern diesel engine comes with a turbo by default. And it's not just for speed, it's for survival. Diesel engines thrive on air. The more air you pack into the cylinders, the more efficient the burn, the more torque you unleash. Turbochargers literally squeeze more oxygen into the engine, making diesel combustion cleaner and more powerful. Without them, modern diesel engines would struggle to meet performance and emission standards. 5. The myth of dirty diesel. For decades, diesel had a reputation for being the dirty fuel. Black smoke, soot, and coughing buses painted a picture of pollution. But here's the twist. Modern diesel isn't the villain anymore. Since the early 2000s, diesel fuel has transformed. Ultra-low sulfur diesel, ULSD, became the standard, slashing sulfur content by 97%. Add to that advanced filters, catalytic converters, and selective catalytic reduction, SCR systems, and today's diesel engines are cleaner than ever. In fact, many modern diesels emit less CO2 than their gasoline counterparts. 6. The cold start struggle. Imagine it's freezing outside, snow on the ground, and you turn the key on your diesel truck. Nothing. That's the dreaded cold start problem, a diesel driver's nightmare. But why does this happen? Diesel engines rely on compression heat to ignite fuel. In warm weather, this works flawlessly. But in freezing temperatures, the air inside the cylinders doesn't heat up enough, and the fuel struggles to ignite. That's why diesel engines often come with glow plugs, small heating elements that warm the air and help with ignition. 7. The silent killer. Bad fuel. Most drivers don't think twice when filling up their tank. Gasoline or diesel, it's just fuel, right? Wrong. For diesel engines, the quality of fuel can make or break performance. Unlike gasoline, diesel fuel is prone to contamination. Water, dirt, and even microbial growth can sneak into storage tanks. Yes, you heard that right. Tiny microbes can actually live in diesel, forming sludge that clogs filters and damages injectors. Here's the real danger. Modern diesel engines rely on high-pressure common-rail injection systems. These injectors spray fuel at pressures exceeding 30,000 psi. Even the tiniest particle of dirt or water can ruin them, leading to repair bills in the thousands. That's why seasoned diesel owners swear by fuel additives. Additives prevent gelling in winter, kill microbial growth, and improve lubrication. Diesel engines don't just need fuel, they need clean, high-quality fuel. So, the 7th secret is this. If you're running diesel, you're not just filling your tank, you're maintaining an ecosystem. Ignore it, and your engine could die a slow, expensive death. 8. The idling trap. Few drivers understand truck stops across the country are filled with big rigs idling all night long. It's a common sight, but here's the truth. Excessive idling is one of diesel's biggest hidden enemies. Diesel engines are designed to work hard under load. When they idle for hours, fuel doesn't burn efficiently, leading to carbon buildup, wet stacking, and even clogged turbochargers. Over time, this weakens performance and can cause costly damage. What most people don't realize is that modern diesels don't need long idling to warm up. A couple of minutes is enough. Extended idling not only wastes fuel, but also accelerates engine wear. In fact, many fleet companies have started installing automatic shut-off systems to cut down idle time and save money. Here's the shocking part. Some experts estimate that long-term idling can cut a diesel engine's lifespan by 20 to 30%. That's thousands of miles lost, just from letting your truck sit and hum. So the 8th secret is this. Diesels hate being idle. They're happiest when working, pulling, and moving. If you want your diesel to last, keep it running, not sitting. Up next, let's bust a myth about performance. Because the 9th secret proves diesels aren't slow slugs anymore. 9. The power secret. Diesels aren't slow anymore. For years, people laughed at diesel cars as slow, noisy slugs. But that stereotype is dead. Modern diesels can be shockingly fast. In fact, some diesel trucks today push out more horsepower and torque than high-performance sports cars. Take the Ram 3500 with a Cummins turbo diesel. It produces over 1,000 pound-feet of torque. That's enough pulling power to move a small house. Or consider the BMW AM550D, a luxury sedan that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds. All thanks to a quad-turbo diesel engine. What changed? Technology. Advanced turbocharging, intercooling, and computer-controlled fuel injection have made diesel engines both powerful and efficient. Combine that with their natural torque advantage, and diesels can now rival gasoline engines in acceleration while still dominating in towing capacity. The best part? Diesel tuning. With simple upgrades like performance chips and bigger turbos, Diesel owners can unlock mind-blowing horsepower, sometimes doubling factory output. That's why diesel drag racing has become a real motorsport, shocking audiences with 8-second quarter-mile times. So the ninth secret is this: diesel isn't just about hard work anymore, it's about raw, surprising speed. And speaking of surprises, the next secret will reveal how diesel fuel itself might hold the key to the future of renewable energy. 10. The biodiesel revolution. What if I told you your diesel engine could run on plants, or even used cooking oil? That's not science fiction. It's biodiesel, and it's already happening. Biodiesel is a renewable fuel made from vegetable oils, animal fats, or recycled restaurant grease. Unlike ethanol, which requires major engine modifications, most diesel engines can run biodiesel blends with little to no changes. That means existing diesel fleets could instantly become greener without replacing vehicles. Here's the secret most people don't know. Biodiesel actually improves engine lubrication, reducing wear and tear. It also burns cleaner, cutting down on particulate emissions. While it still emits CO2, the carbon comes from renewable sources, plants that absorbed it while growing, making biodiesel close to carbon neutral. Some cities already run buses and municipal fleets on biodiesel. Even airlines are experimenting with biofuel blends. For individual drivers, biodiesel is a way to embrace renewable energy without giving up the torque and reliability of diesel. So the 10th secret is this: diesel engines aren't just tough, they're future-ready. With biodiesel, they might become one of the most sustainable transportation solutions available today. And that brings us to the final, most surprising secret: why diesel might just outlive gasoline in the decades to come. 11. The future nobody saw coming. Everyone's talking about electric vehicles. Gasoline engines are being phased out. But here's the twist: diesel might be the last combustion engine standing. Why? Because no other fuel source currently matches diesel's combination of efficiency, torque, and adaptability. Heavy industries, shipping, trucking, construction, agriculture, depend on diesel. While electric technology is advancing, batteries still can't deliver the same range, power, and refueling speed for massive loads. That's why experts predict diesel will dominate heavy transport for decades, even as cars go electric. On top of that, new innovations like synthetic e-diesel, made from captured CO2 and renewable energy, are emerging. Imagine a fuel that's carbon neutral, powerful, and compatible with existing diesel engines. That's not a dream. Companies like Audi and Bosch are already working on it. So, while gasoline might fade into history, diesel could quietly adapt, evolve, and thrive in the new era of clean energy. That's the ultimate secret. Diesel isn't dying, it's transforming. So there you have it. 11 diesel secrets most drivers will never learn. From unmatched strength and longevity to surprising speed and even a renewable future, diesel is far more than just truck fuel. It's a story of resilience, innovation, and adaptability. If this documentary opened your eyes to the hidden world of diesel, don't let the journey stop here. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend who loves engines, and subscribe for more untold automotive stories. Because the road to the future might just be paved with diesel.